Welcome back, decoders, and thanks for tuning in. As you guys saw in the clip to start the video, we're going to talk about this miraculous catch that was made yesterday in Washington by the Washington Commanders player Noah Brown. And I'm going to show you, just as always, that these big events, these big sports scripts are perfectly in sync with the presidential election. And there's no doubt about it, okay? Now, I'm going to present information that connects this guy to both Kamala Harris and Donald Trump, and you guys can decide what you guys think is going to happen. I'm kind of up in the air, but still, it's pretty crazy how all this plays out. So, you guys have seen the play. I played that clip in the beginning of the video, so you guys understand what happened, right? And this was a game-winning catch by Noah Brown, okay? He wears the number 85, and this is the first clue, okay? So we're going to look at why this guy wears the number 85, why he plays for the Washington Commanders. In Washington, the commander-in-chief, right, the president, okay? So the first thing we need to know here is that this is a clear ritual to the phrase commander-in-chief because in gematria, the word commander-in-chief equals 85, okay? That's his number. And again, he plays for the Washington Commanders. Doesn't get any more obvious than that. But the 85 is also important because this event of him catching this miraculous Hail Mary game winning touchdown was exactly 85 days before the presidential inauguration. Commander in Chief, 85. The guy wears 85 and he catches this touchdown 85 days before inauguration day. Okay. So there's your big clue, right? There's the clue that sinks it in. Should be undeniable by now. Okay? His name or his number is Commander in Chief 85, and 85 days before inauguration day he catches this touchdown in Washington as the Commander in Chief 85, okay? Now, not only does he wear the number 85 which connects to Commander in Chief, but his name gematria is also a clue to the connection with the president. Why? Because Noah Brown, his name, is a supermatch to president. Okay? Noah Brown literally equals president in 3 out of 4 base ciphers. 110, 47, 133. Wow. I mean, if you combine that with the fact that he wears the number 85, which is what I just showed you, 85 days before inauguration day, and his name just happens to equal president in 3 ciphers. And again, the election is coming up, guys, and the election is to inaugurate the 47th president of the United States. And of course, Noah Brown has that 47 in the same cipher as president. And also, words that have the 47 is White House and government. And don't forget, Trump has the 47. So again, this is just 8 days before the election of the 47th president. And it's clearly a connection to the commander in chief, right? He plays for the commanders of Washington. And his catch yesterday, the one he made to win the game, the miracle catch, was the 132nd catch of his entire NFL career. So of his whole career, his 132nd catch. Well, that's important, guys, because what I've already showed you of his connection to presidents, guess how many rooms the White House has? 132 rooms. And you're telling me this guy just happens to make his 132nd catch yesterday? And, his name equals president. His number's 85. He catches it 85 days before the inauguration. So let me just read this. It was a Hail Mary pass in the state of Maryland because the team actually plays in Maryland. But that's a direct reference to Roman Catholic, which equals 132. He caught his 132nd catch. And of course, Hail Mary is a clear reference to the Roman Catholic Church. And he catches it in Maryland. Not only that, guys, but Brown's miracle catch was the 132nd catch of his career, and the White House has 132 rooms. Okay? So there's another connection with this guy's miraculous catch and the presidency. And that means that because he's on 132 catches now, his next catch, which might happen next week, would be the 133rd catch of his career. And of course, President 133, Noah Brown 133, White House, Trump Vance, which is the ticket, equals 133, like government, like White House. So, Noah Brown equals Trump Vance equals White House equals president equals government. His next catch will be 133. So that might be a clue, guys, but I'll let you guys decide. So, besides that, ESPN was calling this Commanders stun the Bears with a miracle Hail Mary TD. And just notice what Hail Mary TD equals. It equals Donald Trump in 3 out of 4 ciphers. And it equals 60, like Donald Trump, and we're coming up on the 60th election. And again, this is the words that ESPN used, the Hail Mary TD equals 60. And again, I told you this was all about the election, and it equals 60. Okay? And it's crazy. It equals Donald Trump in 3 out of 4. Now, we're going to go back to the 85 because, again, he caught this pass 85 days before Inauguration Day. He wears the number 85. Well, Donald Trump was born on June 14, 1946, which is a date with 85 date numerology. So Trump's birthday is 6/14 plus 19 plus 46 equals 85. That's Trump's birthday, okay? But Kamala Harris also has an 85 connection because Kamala Harris, when she became the first woman with presidential power on November 19th, 2021, it was a total of 85 minutes while Joe Biden was in a routine health check. And again, Commander-in-Chief, 85. She was Commander-in-Chief for 85 minutes. Donald Trump born on 85 date numerology, and this guy representing the Commander-in-Chief, he wears the number 85. Okay, 85 days before Inauguration Day. National Football League also equals 85. So that's another connection. He plays for the National Football League. And this is where you guys got to make your decision. So I decided maybe there's a clue if we measure from the birthdays of Trump and Kamala and we measure to this guy's birthday and we see how many days are in between their birthdays and which one would have the better connection. And this might not mean anything, but for me, it's pretty interesting that Noah Brown was born 18,103 days after Trump, okay, which is kind of interesting, but this is not a number that's an even number, right? It's not a prime number. It's 18,000. He won the game, Noah Brown did, with a score of 18, so that might be a connection. But if you measure from Kamala Harris's birth to his Noah Brown's birth, it's exactly 11,400 days. And if you do numerology, guys, the zeros don't count. So this number is 114. So from Kamala's birth to this guy, who's a clear tribute to the presidency, their birthdays are separated by 114 exactly. So that lands on exactly an even number. And that might be important because President of the United States equals 114. So Trump doesn't have that connection there. I already showed you Trump's connections with the Trump Vance and the Donald Trump equals Hail Mary TD, but Kamala Harris is born 114 essentially before this guy was. And he was the guy that, remember, Kamala Harris was president for 85 minutes. So maybe it's already talking about what happened in the past, but I'll let you guys make that decision. Notice that this guy's birthday is the date of the J6 event. His birthday is J6, January 6th. Of course, that's connected to Trump. But I'm just going to show you another interesting thing. Because his name equals president, Noah Brown, when you type in Noah Brown Kamala Harris, it equals President Kamala Harris in 3 out of 4 ciphers. You do the same with Donald Trump. Noah Brown Donald Trump equals President Donald Trump. So you see what I mean? That's why his name equals president, and that means his name equals President Kamala Harris and President Donald Trump. Okay, Noah Brown, Kamala Harris, Noah Brown, Donald Trump, a perfect match to Kamala Harris and President Donald Trump, right? But the one other connection that's worth noting is that when Noah Brown made this miraculous catch right before the election, all connected to the election, he was 345 months and 21 days old. The number here to focus on is the 345. He was 345 months old. Well, his name, Noah Brown, Kamala Harris, when you combine it together, equals 345, as does President Kamala Harris. Now, on election day, Noah Brown, the guy who made this catch, he will be 345 months and 30 days old. So, both on the day he made this catch and on the day of the election, he'll be 345 months. And again, Noah Brown, Kamala Harris, 345. President Kamala Harris, 345. And here's the big one, guys. Inauguration day. Remember, I told you number 85 catches the ball touchdown 85 days before Inauguration Day. Now, Inauguration Day is always the day that leaves 345 days in the year. So the president, every time he's inaugurated, is inaugurated on that day, the day leaving 345. So it's a huge number connected with the presidency. And again, this guy was 345 months old when he makes this miraculous catch. And he'll be 345 months old on election day, his last day of his 345th month. And again, Noah Brown, Kamala Harris, 345. President Kamala Harris, 345. And another connection, he plays for the Washington Commanders. And the Washington Commanders just happen to be managed by a guy named Harris. Josh Harris is the manager of the Washington Commanders. And both Josh Harris and Kamala Harris are born in the same year, guys. Kamala Harris and Josh Harris are both born in 1964 Wood Dragon. We're in the Chinese year of the Wood Dragon. Okay? Both born in the Wood Dragon. Just like this year is the year of the Wood Dragon, guys. She could be selected president in the year of the Wood Dragon. Just like she's born in the year of the Wood Dragon, just like the owner of the Commanders is born in the year of the Wood Dragon. Maybe that's what the W means, Wood Dragon. Or maybe the W stands for woman. I don't know. Or maybe it's all about Trump because I've showed you the Donald Trump connections. But that's all I got, guys. You got the Kamala Harris connection, but the clear ritual is that his name equals president. Okay? His name equals president in 3 out of 4 ciphers. He catches the number 85, his number catches the pass 85 days, the winning catch 85 days before inauguration, Commander-in-Chief 85. Okay? And he equals 47 like president. Trump equals 47. White House government 47. His catch, when he made this big catch, was the 132nd catch. There's 132 rooms in the White House. And again, Noah Brown has that 133. His next catch will be 133. So there's so much to think about here, guys. But I think it's pretty obvious that the clues are there. Okay, and I've shown this before. But please hit the like buttons, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, we'll see you guys in the next video. God bless.